Well, family, manners and total respect. You know, as I go, yeah, power cut. No, more of a reason. We have a reason in the morning, people. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. How you guys doing? I want to greet you all. Good morning. Good morning, guys. How you guys doing? Good morning. Guys, how y'all doing? You good? Well, the Prime Minister responded and Commissioner Anderson. And guys, going forward during this election season, I'm gonna kind of take it easy. So sometimes I get a little bit emotional and I go too hard. And for that, I am sorry and I want to apologize. So you see, going forward, when everybody blood so hot and all them thing there, on my platform, I'm committed to cool it down myself. You understand me? Yeah, we can and move forward. What I say? Yeah, man. Manners and respect. Yeah, man. So, manners and respect to each and everybody. Richard Brown and it's Jervis. Big up on yourself to each and everyone there. So before we go down, what Mr. Anderson said and the Prime Minister, very interesting, guys. Wanted to hear because we're talking about the travel advisory. I'm sure you guys heard Mr. Tufton come out, the health minister, about it. I'm sure you also heard the foreign minister come out, Miss Camilla Johnson come out against it, and Miss Marks come out against it. So you guys have not heard some of you, the Prime Minister and what Mr. Anderson have to say. They come out on the crime part of it, right? You guys have to hear that. But you see, before we go down into that, I want you guys to hear this because it seems as if Jamaicans are getting the vibes. They are waking up. And I want to know the call to action over here didn't fall on deaf ear, people. It might not be 1,000,000 people or 1,000 people, but you better believe it's an earthquake and they make a mark. Yeah, it was historic. It can never happen before. And we just want change, people. We don't want nothing but change. We're not asking for much. Just change. Just stop robbing poor people money, give it to them. Poor people must stop gas standpipe for water and get water upon them head. Who are like say we're the worst when Jamaica gets so much help from all over the world. You understand me? Dirt road, pothole. We should have Barbara Green from St. Thomas to Westmoreland. And stop playing poor people and make poor people believe like them are the worst and are sorry for themselves. Go to the hospital and sit down on bench and floor and all them nonsense there. Wait all day in a ball and a beg like we are suffering when so much money go unaccounted for. People, when we're talking about this thing, the people, it happen on both sides, people. I want you to understand, It happen on both sides, Can nobody forget FinSac, just like SSL, Can nobody believe you call us forgot all these things that no answer no come out when man are commit suicide behind the money we get stolen, and lose everything they got, people. It is a normal thing. So when we talk about corruption, and corruption is corruption on any side, people. It rob from poor people. It take from you. Corruption is corruption, my people. We can't go around the thing. So me, I want you to hear this young man first, right? And him have to say, that young man, me love what I say, people. God know. Me embrace it. Hear a people. And me feel so good and warm in my heart when me hear these people. God know. Me say me feel so warm in my heart when me hear this young brother here so attack. I want to share it with you guys. Jaja. Mm-mm. God. Think God asleep, boy.
Yo, Jamaica, I want to ask you something, I want to know if you see them video there. When you see the Jamaican them live a foreign, I go and bad up there protest and I go and one bag of thing. Right now in Miami, the people them up the cross. And I think I have a next protest in Canada soon. You me I tell you, the people them are going bad for what go on in our country where we live, where we there right now. When you see them clippings there. And I want them, none of them clippings that come up on the news. Because I'm a man watch TV, You see me? More than if you know what go on. And we just sitting out here. Just easy back, sir. Yo, more than them people that know, say, yo, I stand up with you. I'm a back on up. You me I tell you? I'm ready right now. Come on, what we out here do a long time. Me I tell you, say, yo, make a go out there. Peaceful protest, when I go out there with no violence, because we want grandma out there, We want all the newborn baby with up and breastfeed out there with the mother, You see me? We can shut down the country, people. And we are the fire in the engine. Without we, the economy can't go nowhere. Without we, them can't function. And we, them are true all type of things, man. We don't tired of saying anything we are going. We don't see the fullness of what we are going. We don't need a change. Come like this at the time for we rise up right now and unite with one another. Get rid of segregation, get rid of the violence, get rid of the negativity where we have in our heart towards each other, bro. And stand up for the best, to pass the best change what we need for this country. You may tell you too much and a long time them something that are going. And things now get better because we still sit down with it, we still comfortable with it. We feel like say, yo, the changes are gonna just come, sir. When you feel like say them in a power, them are make it no better, and they make money off a crime, they make money off a whole heap of contraband and one bag of destruction and disillusion we are going within the country. But come like say when you not see that, when you not know that, and when you can't feel what are going within the time. Me I tell you say yo, when you need to keep up with what go on. I say the people them wet, them are Jamaican, but a foreign them live. Them don't tell no more, Them don't tell no more, But to them love Jamaica same way, them fed up for what go on, and we live in our country and there and come like say, yo, we nothing wrong with what go on. It's a everyday thing, we get immune to it. You may I tell you, a war and two, War and two, no forgot about the teaching, the teaching, no forgot about the roots, no forgot about the native, no forgot about everything about our culture. You may I tell you, when you need to find back some of Marcus Garvey speech them. And then you need to watch back some of Bob Marley interview them. And me I tell you, say Jamaica, you go far from the island. You know there, because you can't there. You can't up on the damn island. Come like say I want overseas.
Jaja.
And them people, we are protest now, and a riot, and them still there. Come like say them people are still in our country. Because I don't see some of you. I don't even know some of you. You me I tell you, you are too much and a long time. You see, right now, we need to make that loophole or the door shut. We will go with the force through it. Because we see people that go towards it already and them go with the force. We could join them, we could team up.
Jaja.
You me I tell you? We not talk about no violence in the people. You saw the people them, yo, I don't want to catch the clipping. So the people them peaceful, stand up normal, and have a good time, a protest. Them feel good about what them a do. And them something them me a talk about. You see me, them something that me a talk about. Cause me a tell you some more everybody come out. The grandma in a wheelchair and the baby pan burst with the mother. Everybody feel out there for let them vice beard. You me a tell you we are unite that day there. Nobody now go home, if nothing not change, for sure you say we are campaigning, we make sure I come with everything, we have to bring out some pot, you see me, we have to cook food and we have to share, you see me, no way now help me, no way now help me, and we not go out there the day and I worry about what go on, oh we are going to eat and what go on for look more, we are go out there prepare, and we not left off of the street, even if we are out there for 1 month, 1 week, we not left. And then we're not going to see changes. We're not going to see blood clot changes. Me I tell you, say, them have to put themselves together and put on them latest suit and shoes and come out come adjust with. And them have to watch how them approach it. Them have to watch all the words that come out of their mouth at that time. If you feel like say them now come correct, we have stop them and tell them, say, when you turn back and approach you again. When you feel like, how we are govern this? You may tell you, how we are govern this? We make them know and feel the force. No, we now, nobody now got no work. The whole of we are out. Yo, you see, the people them we have things. Nobody look for said them are come out, The people them that believe in our system, Especially enough for the boss and them people they now come out, But them business get fucked that day. You hear me I tell you, cause none of we now got work. Nobody now come out for God nowhere than where we are group up and team up and do a protest. And they say everybody are it too. You hear me I tell a taxi man, bus man, make sure say no up for bring the people them too. You hear me I tell you? And when we know say everybody they don't come park up in the vehicle and in the bus and join it too. You hear me I tell you? Who can bring food, who can bring pot, We are bring everything out, the water, everything, oil seasoning, everything we are bring. Food I cook all 10 different spots. You never know. That's how we have to do it for them. I tell you so we need to do it that way there. And it can done that way there. You may I tell you, it can more than done that way there. And I tell you, say, yo, you see, any day we go out there, we don't have to see changes after that. Because what? We are going there with a list of things, We are going there with a list of things where we want to see done, where we need to see the changes pan. We not just go out there, go just stand up on them. You see me, and I go out there, go cook food and I go like a party. We are going out there with a list of things. We are coming statements and demands. You may I tell you? Because I tell you, say, you don't know the strength, you don't know the power, you don't know the fullness, you don't know nothing about yourself. And that's how them want to know, I think. But not me. Not me. I can think for myself. And I can see through them like I see through. And I tell you, say, yo, there will never, ever, ever be a day when them are going to come out and say, all right, I change this. And then everything are going to go as according how it will go. You're not going to see that day there. You say if you are waiting on them to come out and say them are going to do this and do that, you will never see it. You know, along with the grandparents and fourth parents and mother and father, everybody in the blood clot generation, you don't look for that day. Eh? You don't know how much years I got that. Eh? And you know still I look for that day. When all we have to do is just go out there, unite. I say them not for like me, because me not like them neither. You I tell you, them not for like me. Because I not sit down with no fuckery. I not support no slackness. I not support nothing that come with the ex. When I go to school, I wrong bang that. It's all about the right. Give me the sticky. You I told you, you want to look into what I say to people. And I want to find all them clippings with the people that are born here and live a foreign right now, And at them, I see, I not say, come like on the on the island, And I only me talk to where they up on the island, You I say, make you grow up. You I tell them, make you grow up, make you team up, make the whole of we go out there. We can farm a link off of the video, yeah. Link up in our comment section. In any way we can link up. DM whatsoever. Make us do something. Me ready. Want to know who there with me. You me I tell you, and big up on yourself, stay blessed. Never look down upon yourself. Never think so nothing impossible to achieve. You hear me? And never make people use words and get on it down. Always remember saying God and Goddess, whether I believe it or not. Keeping the surrounding positive, pre-upliftment, keeping the mindset positive at all time, keeping the thoughts open for information, because information ever come at you. You me I tell you? and have a wonderful and a blessed day. Big up on yourself. Yo.
People, what do you think about this young man? What do you think about this young man? Big up Empress G TV. Manners and respect. What do you think about this young man here? This young man, I feel a certain type of way. Can normally, Jamaica not speak like this, No, no, no. You know, you might hear Rasta here and there talk like this. But if you're a regular youth, as a talk like that, it's like matter about unity and group up, and we go cook pot and peaceful protest, and we're going to see us, and we're going to list a list of wants. So I'm thinking that he's saying that we're going to have a list and a demand and stuff like that. But, you have to play that for you guys, because that's very important. And it seems as if he might get the fever from over here, so the call to action fever. And how many other people in Jamaica feel that way? How many other people in Jamaica feel like this youth right now? If you're there in Jamaica and they listen to this, how do you feel? Do you feel like this youth? Tell me how you feel, people. No, me I go down in a day. Me know it's a late night now, so I don't sleep, but through me deal with crowd and all that. Me just do the video and you wake up tomorrow morning and see it. Because for one person, me I do the video. Not true? All right, guys. So come on. Because the people don't get the video. Now, guys, I'm going to go down to the meat of the matter right now. I'm going to go down to the part where the Prime Minister Andrew Onis addressed the travel advisory along with Brother Anderson. I want you guys, I'm going to make you guys listen. Wow, go on, so. It's courtesy of Nationwide, right? Well, listen what the PM has say about the state of emergency. I want you guys to listen good,
A recent lockup survey of 20 countries within the region showed that Jamaica has one of the highest expressed concern about crime, meaning that the fear of crime, of the highest expressed. But Jamaica has the lowest victimization rate in the region. In effect, how people feel about crime versus what they experience, two different things. So they do feel threatened, but when you ask them, have you been a victim? No.
Wow. But say I go easy for my video them, But this right there, so it's like because you get hurt. It's like you feel scared. But that's a perception of crime. But do you ever get attacked yet? But look here. What make you feel fearful? What make your shop start close earlier than 2015, before the PM come into office? Shop was closing a little bit later, not true, people. So shop are closed earlier now. Why? Shopkeeping have to wait till them dead before them close up shop early. Check out the logics, people. Shopkeeping have to wait until something happens to them to close up shop early. Them see it around them. Them hear about it. It's right around them. We getting closer and closer. They know what's happening. So they do what? Close early. Do you understand what I'm saying? The perception of crime still carry weight. The PM are going to say the perception of crime no carry weight. The perception of crime make people lock up early. Stay in, don't even go to a bar. A bar lock up itself. Everybody try save them 3 pints, people. So the perception of crime is still heavy. It's still high. You understand me? Very high. Now, crime in itself, crimes that's a crime down. If crime was down, why would the perception of crime so high? Make sense of people. I like reason logically, If crime was done, people, why would the perception of crime be so high? Shopkeepers are open a little bit more earlier and later because they don't hear about no crime around them and they're not getting closer to them. They don't hear about more crime or criminal activity. So they have a little more freedom and they take a little more chance to open later. Not true. But as the crime go up, the perception of crime also go up, people. Don't listen to the people. I said, I'm going to calm down, you know. I'm not going to take up my 2x4. I just want to take up my switch this morning. People, as crime go up, the perception of crime go up too. Do you understand me? The perception of crime can go up and crime down. That make no sense to Carlos. I mean, I got a big college like academy now, people. But I don't come back here. I don't come back here. I don't come back here. Come look here. I don't look at this here. If crime is down, my people, the perception of crime is down. Shopkeeper now hear about no shooting, no holding up, no crime around there. So shopkeeper can open more later. The neighborhood, the residents and the neighborhood, the citizens, now hear about no crime, because crime gone down. Because people are saying, when last I hear about nothing, boy? A long time I hear about nothing, boy, you know. Boy, place quiet. A long time I hear not even baby. You understand me? Lose eye cement. I don't even hear what Carlos I say. That is crime in itself. So when a man say, boy, a long time not hear nothing about ya, that means that crime is down. So the perception of crime is what? Will be down too. So you can't have crime down and the perception up. Me not see how that makes sense. Me don't know. Debbie, me don't know if it make no sense. Me don't know if you know about English, you know, but you know about English, Debbie. Me say me make no sense also. Tell me make no sense. Because all right, look upon this. Where I and I live, I not hear about no crime, boy. So my perception of crime is very low. That's why I can get up out of my bed and walk right around the community, take a couple lap and come back. I wonder if you hear me I say. The perception of crime, people, things must make sense in every sentence, right? I can, because I not hear about nobody again, a whole up boy, I not hear no robbery, I not hear about that. I not hearing about that. That means the crime, no, the activity, crime activity, and the about to go along with the perception, you know? So therefore I can walk around here and not worry about nothing. You see me, I say, people, perception of crime. So me not have to wait until something happened to me, then me know say crime they about, based on what the Prime Minister is saying. I want you guys to listen again, you know. You don't have to wait until something happened to you before you know say crime they about. You already perceives a crime they about you. So you take precaution. Not true. I don't think that there's a crime around here. Someone have to take, me can't just walk. Right now, me can't go to go walk. And don't worry about that because I not hear of no incident of crime around me. So the perception of crime cannot be high and the crime low. Can't work, people. They go hand in hand.
A recent lap-up survey of 20 countries within the region showed that Jamaica has one of the highest expressed concern about crime, meaning that the fear of crime, of the highest expressed. But Jamaica has the lowest victimization rate in the region. In effect, how people feel about crime versus what they experience, two different things. So they do feel threatened, but when you ask them, have you been a victim? No.
Wow. When the end of that, he said, wow, have you been a victim? Have you been a victim? So you have to wait till you become a victim to lock up your shop early. The Prime Minister could have worded that better. My God. That hot. You understand me? I say, people. And for you, me I say. It make no sense too, no? I mean, not everybody fool I say, no?
Versus what they experience, two different things. So they do feel threatened, but when you ask them, have you been a victim? No.
You do feel threatened, but when asked, have you been a victim? No. That line doesn't make sense, you know, people. Are we, as citizens, we are talking about human life. So if that don't make no sense to me, you do feel threatened. You have been a victim. No. So everything good then because you're alive. Look, you're alive. But me I wonder why the shopkeeper them are lock up early. Because they have fear. Fear. You understand me? So me don't understand what the PM said. Maybe he could have read it a little bit better.
In the view of the recent recent US travel advisory, it is clear that based upon all the statistics that I have given you and the direction in which we are heading, that the advisory is at variance with the statistics as the improvements are evident, certainly in terms of what we're doing with crime, violence, and safety. So as governments and law enforcement personnel are present here, the challenge for us is to come up with strategies as well as to how we close the gap between how persons feel and the reality, especially in the age of social media and its impact on perception.
Guys, what do you understand right there? My understanding right there, closing the gap is where I do a PR campaign to fool people say crime is done when it's not. That's what I am getting from that. You know? Wiz Wagwane, good morning, family. I wonder if you understand me and say, people, listen to the party of good people. Cause things must make sense in every sentence, you know. People, listen here, man.
Law enforcement personnel are present here. The challenge for us is to come up with strategies as well as to how we close the gap between how persons feel and the reality, especially in the age of social media and its impact on perception.
If you don't, how are you going to close the gap, people, without fighting crime? Like preventing crime. People, how are you going to close the gap? What is the Prime Minister saying right there? He might have come up with a new strategy. For do what? How a PR campaign? I don't understand why. I don't know listen what I want, man. I don't listen what the PM said, people. Let's listen carefully.
Movements are evident, certainly in terms of what we're doing with crime, violence, and safety. So as governments and law enforcement personnel are present here, the challenge for us is to come up with strategies as well as to how we close the gap between how persons feel and the reality.
How you close that gap, people? How we feel and the reality? How you fix that? Me, I want to know how you close the gap to how we feel versus reality. The perception of crime versus reality. How do you close that gap without actually stepping on crime? I don't know if you understand me. I say, people, working on crime, fixing crime. There's the only way you're gonna do that. There's no other way, people. It's not gonna be generic. I don't know this way. Maybe play one more time, people. Can we have to listen tonight, you know?
In the view of the recent US travel advisory, it is clear that based upon all the statistics that I have given you and the direction in which we are heading, that the advisory is at variance with the statistics as the improvements are evident, certainly in terms of what we're doing with crime, violence, and safety. So as governments and law enforcement personnel are present here, the challenge for us is to come up with strategies as well as to how we close the gap between how persons feel and the reality, especially in the age of social media and its impact on perception.
Wow. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. BCS Smith, good morning. Good morning, family. Me I try figure out, me I try to understand what the PM is saying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But anyway, let's move on and hear what Commissioner Anderson have to say about it.
I wanted to raise this point because we did some further analysis, and when it gets down to our visitors to the island, last year we had 4.15 million visitors. This is of all nationalities, of which largely 75% tend to be US citizens. So when we start to do the overall crime rate for visitors, that's all crime, we are seeing a 26 per million incidents. When we look at it for the actual homicide rate for visitors, it's more like 2.3 per million visitors.
People.
The homicide rate in Jamaica last year was 46 per 100,000. For the majority of the population in Jamaica, it is who are not in the ecosystem of organized violence, that drops to 4.3 per 100,000. For a visitor to the island, that then drops to 2.3 per million. So it's significantly less. And I think it's important because it's consistent with, I think, the point that the Prime Minister was making, that we as a country have to manage two things: the reality, but also the perception and how people feel about these things.
Feel. You have to manage how people feel. How can they manage how we feel, people? How can somebody manage how you feel? They might give you some pill or some injection or something. How can one manage how I feel about crime? So you come with some PR campaign on the TV and radio and say, there's no crime around here, before you guys fix crime. Go up on a neighborhood watch campaign and see if we can get this crime in order. Ramp up security on the ports and they run the border. I understand don't have much helicopter, I understand don't have much boat, but it seems as if we can't put a cap on the weapons that is coming in the country, come taking life. Work on that first. There's no PR campaign to fix that around here. I tell you. Angie Wagwan, bless up Angie. I want to understand what I'm saying, people. And if you listen to speech, you will hear them, because I've been hearing them, right? We hear the ambassador, U.S. ambassador, saying the same thing, like no tourists not get hurt. I want to hear people. If you listen to the argument, they are giving out this calculation, how much tourists get hurt. So their crime strategy is only to protect tourists. So no matter how much I will drop out people, as long as tourists are right. Do you understand the argument, people? Because I hear them a talk, you know. I mean, I pick out that type of the part of the argument, one of them argument, because that is your talking point, right? So I pick out that part of the argument and I say, hold on there. How can I pick out that part? How can is it okay for if you drop out of Jamaica, but everybody else safe, the visitors safe on the island? If you are provide security for them, why don't provide security for us too? Them come in and have a wonderful time. Come in and lie. More than likely, them will come and have one wonderful time and nobody do nothing to them in Jamaica. Right? We know that. No matter how crime out there, most guests out there, nothing happen to them. And we know that already. Then go there and have a wonderful time. Jamaica, they're more hurt more Jamaican a million times more than they hurt one guest. And we all know that. We know that the family there Jamaica, man, they run it down, and if they rob from a tourist and all them things and hurt you and bring back the tourism stuff. But people, look at this good. So basically, no one no business if I and I drop out, as long as the tourists not drop out. So that means as long as the tourists not drop out, no crime not there. But what them don't know, gentle people, they go hand in hand, because it's the same crime that is saturated among the people. The people are drop out and are rob and all type of stuff I reach with. It spill over in a tourism. Wanna believe the crime was just gonna stay among the people only, and just stay among a small group of people and don't spread. Look here. Look good, man. Look good on it. Because me hear them talking, like everything's okay, since it's not happening to the guests, right? And that's the people. I mean, hear someone say that to me, hear several people say that. I was reading something. I'm see several people were saying it in the comment section, right? And I lie, the guests are more protected in Jamaica than the citizens. So when they talk that, they might tell you, boy, how the guests are, protected. But it's like, we no matter people. But what more have to tell them, they are thinking short, because it is the crime among the people that is that a spillover in a tourism. Because before, there weren't so much crime among us. So you never have so much crime among the tourists, from us to them. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? When I understand, people, there was no crime. When crime was less among us, there was less crime on the guests. So they go hand in hand. So they might buy up the guests and say, boy, I could put out the protection around them, while fire light among its people. And if the people is too hot, It will spill over in a tourism. The tourists don't really come to see us, the people. And if the people are too hot to come close to come amongst, right? Because you know they might tell the people them this, that, and the other. If you go behind these gates, you guys are not safe and blah, blah, blah. Jumping on this bus with about 40 people, you got done to fall out together. These things happen, people. You understand me? But you and I know say enough people can go here and have a wonderful time. But I and I not gonna advise, not giving no advice to anyone. It's a travel advisory. So this is not an advice to anybody on this platform about Jamaica travel, because I'm not gonna go against no advisory, right? We can't help nobody. And, nobody say call us sending away. Come in now, sending going away. You understand me? So these are the response you hear from the Prime Minister and Mr. Anderson about the travel advisory. It's like the man, them still not get it. Them still go around the thing. Them not get it, people. Man, them not get it.
Citing data from the Latin American and Public Opinion Project, Prime Minister Holness said the perception of crime among Jamaicans is different from their experience.
A recent lockup survey of 20.
How do you figure that, people? How that happen? People, me not understand that part there. You like a Prime Minister try to confuse the people, man. Me not understand, man. Your feeling about crime is different from your experience. People, your feeling about crime is different from your experience. Me just explain to you a while ago. Your feeling about crime can change, all depends on the crime where take place around you. The Prime Minister want to tell us, say, crime is down, but your feeling about crime is up. Your feeling about crime is up is because you hear about all this crime. Are they lie? And then you say crime will get closer to you. First, if you hear say crime does their town or mobile and they live a certain place, your feeling about crime is different. But when they live a certain place and it's a crime in your neighborhood down the street from your ears, somebody get hurt and run there, so and they get close. People, your feeling about crime is gonna change. So listen to these people. Come on, man, me say me no got a big school like them. No. And at them say them a run country, I talk about feeling and perception and actual crime. And I confuse the local Jamaican people. But people, you don't have to read no book. Just look on it good what I say. Because it's my feeling about crime that me can go out that door this morning and go walk around the community. You know my feeling about crime is? No crime, no there, boy. My perception of crime is down. My perception of crime, my feeling of crime is down. How I feel about crime. Why my feeling about crime is down, is low? Because me not hear about no crime. Me not hear about no crime about time. Me not hear say something happen down there, around there, somebody, something to the resident around there. If me hear say something that happen, me not go out there. If me hear say something happen far away, bother me. But when I hear say that come closer and closer to you, then the feeling about crime change. What I say? I will walk out my door tonight, this morning, right there, so rather, and I could walk around the community without fear, because my feeling about crime is very low. The perception about crime is low. The feeling about crime is cool. What I feel about crime, no crime not there. The perception about crime, none of there. I not hear about no crime. So my fear gone. Not true. All that gone. Because there's no crime. But if crime rise, then my perception do what? My fear gone up. As the crime come closer, my fear gone up higher. So people, when the Prime Minister tell you guys say, crime is down, but the fear of crime is up. The perception of crime is up. Or your feel about crime is up. People, can anything go like that? I like to talk to the common man. I don't care if I can't even read this man in there, listen, Carlos. You must can understand me clear. People, you might not know ABC this man, but what I'm saying, it makes so much, you must can see me as a clear. That what the Prime Minister is saying, people really need some more seasoning on it. You understand me? Some more, season right. The Prime Minister say, the perception, and they might use it, people. And Mr. Anders out there use it with him, So the perception of crime is up, but crime is down. show me say crime is down. When they show me say crime is down, then people perception go down. Because they're not hearing about no matter how the place bad, they're not hearing about no more crime no more. And even if the resident might say, boy, you know, for when many years a man get shot, boy, yeah? John, no boy, place quiet down, man. You know, for when many over years a house get broke out, man, broke a shop. You see that? No crime. So people perception of crime have changed now. Say, boy, yeah, boy, a long time later, say a man get shot, boy, please calm down, brother. Since the man, and some people might put in, since the man them keep the meeting, brother, and they say we are going to have a peace thing, boy, brother. Now we can open the shop, them and see you play domino and play ball game again, and you know, dance and keep on man and come from down, so come over so come play a cricket match at daytime and dance at night time. Because no crime, you can play a match. Do you hear me? Crime gone down because the man do have a meeting. So therefore, your perception of crime gone down. You can't go a party. You can't open a bit later. Because no crime. No matter what kind of crime they do out there, you know, when man quiet down and we have a meeting and say, all right, we not going to kill each other no more. We are loving each other. We are joining unity. Crime gone down. Your feeling about crime what? Your fear about crime is lowered. That's why you open your shop a little bit later. Play domino with them. Play a cricket match. And then you have dance at night time. Guys, I hope it makes sense in every sentence, you know. So what we hear, the PM say, right? Yes, sir.
Citing data from the Latin American and Public Opinion Project, Prime Minister Holness said the perception of crime among Jamaicans is different from their experience.
A recent lockup survey of 20 countries within the region showed that Jamaica has one of the highest expressed concern about crime, meaning that the fear of crime of the highest expressed. But Jamaica has the lowest victimization rate in the region. In effect, how people feel about crime versus what they experience, two different things. So they do feel threatened, but when you ask them, have you been a victim? No.
But the perception of rampant crime from Negril to Morant Point goes well beyond Jamaica's borders. The U.S. State Department reissued a Level 3 travel advisory for Jamaica with updated language highlighting elevated levels of violent crime on the island. The Prime Minister says the advisory is not reflective of the reality on the ground.
In the view of the recent U.S. travel advisory, it is clear that based upon all the statistics that I have given you and the direction in which we are heading, that the advisory is at variance with the statistics as the improvements are evident, certainly in terms of what we're doing with crime, violence, and safety. So as governments and law enforcement personnel are present here, the challenge for us is to come up with strategies as well as to how we close the gap between how persons feel and the reality, especially in the age of social media and its impact on perception.
Mr. Holness says the country's security experts must do a better job communicating information about the country's improvements.
Communicating information about the country's improvement. Are you telling me you're going to PR upon crime? You're going to play around crime. Communicate what? You need to start a press conference when people dead and all these things there. And when people get shot and not one press conference is like, just a dog dead. Come on, man. A dog get more respect than that. You understand when people there a lot of time we have heavy shooting, you know? No police press conference. So you're going to waste time now to do some PR stunt about improvement and crime and what you guys have done where when I do, may not understand.
Where the management of violent crime is concerned.
In any perception evaluation, there is lag time for change.
Listen this.
In marketing, you have this concept of
marketing. The Prime Minister gone talking about crime. So we get ready to twist up some local people brain right now who don't understand what I'm going right or so. You understand me? Right or so. Right in a local party. Here I go now.
Cognitive consonant.
Man, as I respect me, I got through because the